welcome back. Today I'm in my car because this week I am going beauty appointment after appointment after appointment, beauty maintenance. So I'm gonna get my nails done, my toes, my hair, because for the rest of the month I'll be gone to two different places, two totally different places. One is an island, one is like country. I wanted to get my nails done, everything done. I haven't done a beauty maintenance in like a couple of months, since like beginning of March. So I'm excited to do this week. I love beauty maintenance week because I just feel so put together. Like, I just love being a girl. I don't know what else to say. I love it. Right now, I'm actually going to drive to my nail appointment, which I actually need to go right now. After, I might go to the mall. Well, I do need to go because my Le Labo another 13 actually ran out. And so I wanted to go refill it. And if you go to Nordstrom, did you know they refill it for like half of the price of the perfume? I just knew that. I've been throwing away bottles thinking I don't know, they could do that, honestly. So I'm gonna refill. And it's my everyday perfume, so I'm gonna refill. So I'm gonna take you guys with me. I'm also gonna charge this, and I need lip gloss. Where is the lip gloss? Fandy. Okay, and I need that. I forgot to introduce myself, but my name is Sarah if you don't know me. I do a lot of like self-care, self-maintenance, self-improvement, and I just love being a girl and having a girlhood. If you like that, there's a lot more on this channel. Now let's go get my nails done. I've been obsessed with this song. In my life when I thought I would never make it, worry consumed me.
The pimple?
Yeah, and it's like one is a baby. I thought that was so much better than
Really? Where'd you get that from?
oh yeah. Nails are done. I am so happy, but I love the shaping. Love that it looks natural. I wanted to keep it natural, but I feel like you can't even see the design. It's supposed to have like this natural, it's supposed to look like turtle shell, but with nude color. Can you even see the dots? Like, you could kind of see on the side, but might as well just done the pink now that I think about it. She asked me to. She was like, hey, do you think this is too, like, you know, you can't see? I was like, no, it's fine. She had to listen to her. Now I think I'm gonna go to this place. It's like this Chinese takeout. My sister showed it to me. She's like, whenever you're in Alexandria, there's this really good takeout spot. I love Chinese takeout. Love it. I think I'm just gonna go get something, like, I don't know, orange chicken and broccoli, so that when my sister comes back from work, she can also have it. The girl I get my nails done with, she actually does it in her own apartment. And if you want all her info and everything, let me know in the comments if you live in the DMV. But let's go try this Chinese takeout place and see the hype, because it was all over TikTok too. That's how my sister sent it to me. But let's see if it's good. Okay, I just got here, and I know this place is gonna be good because it doesn't look like that fancy new build. It's called Goody Carry Out Chinese Food, Seafood, Chicken. One thing I heard about this place is that the chicken is not like too breaded or bready. They said it actually tastes like chicken. The vegetables actually taste like vegetables. So I got the sesame chicken with broccoli. Now I have to, right after this, I'm gonna go to Nordstrom to fill the perfume bottle. Now I'm talking with my hands because I got it done. Before I go in to refill the perfume, I want to taste this because I'm kind of getting hungry. I already stuck my fork in there. Oh my goodness. This is why I don't like eating in here. But do you see? They also have white rice, just plain white rice. Oh, my car is close. I usually like General Chicken. It's like, I hate sesame oil. Something about me and my sisters, we cannot stand sesame oil. This is good though. This is good. I was gonna do like a little bit of shopping. I might just do it just in Nordstrom instead of going in the actual mall. I feel like Nordstrom has some good things. I just never see people shop there. On the top floor, there's a whole Skims, like, kind of like pop-up. It's not too big, but there's a Skims store there. I don't need anything from Skims, honestly. It's just, I want to get summer essentials. So summer pieces where I want a capsule summer wardrobe where I keep wearing the same things, but in different combination. So in order to do that, like, I've been looking at Pinterest, try to find like, what do I like? I want it to be very chic, but with heavy jewelry. I already have the jewelry. I want these basic sets to be quality where it's not gonna rip or anything in the like fourth wash. Yeah, so I want like a capsule wardrobe where I know exactly what to wear. You know what I mean? With the colors coordinating, all of that. So I'm going for a very neutral black and white with the, you know, a pop of color sometimes. Maybe green, maybe, you know, whatever. But I want it to be chic in my own way, you know, with colors and stuff. We refilled my favorite everyday perfume. I couldn't record the whole process because he was like, please don't record me, just like my hands and like what I'm doing. And I'm like, okay. So that's why like I cropped it. But something about like being a content creator is like, you can't really film every single thing, which we shouldn't anyway. But like things like this, sometimes like you don't know what to film, what to not. So for my short form content, it's easier to do because you could do with phones. It's just some people don't want to be recorded. I really think about it. When I used to watch vlogs back in the days, how did they bring that big Canon G7X inside like just recording? Maybe that's why they confiscated it now. Anyway, so I got another 13 Le Labo. It's a really beauty maintenance week because I have been missing my everyday perfume. I've been wearing just like something. I just don't like heavy perfumes. And this is the cleanest scent. Something I will refill over and over. It does cost a leg. But the best part is, so when he scanned, I was like, do I not get half off? And then I paid $200. Won't do it. It's just because if you keep the bottle, you can keep refilling it. And they have different sizes of the bottle. And then he gave me like a bunch of different samples. I've been eyeing Matcha 26. If you've ever smelt it, it smells really good. He gave me like the Nor Eucalyptus 20, 29. What is this lotion? He gave me a lot of sample. And then the last thing he gave me was, he said, we have something. Where is it? Please let it be in here. Yes. He said, we have something where like the factory gives them the oil version of the perfume, but they don't sell it. So he was like, do not lose this. But this is the oil version of another 13. And I said, wow, this is strong. Pinch, and I will savor this. Savor. Save. Why is it so small? I wish it was just like a tad bit bigger. But you know what? I got it for free. No, can't complain. I'm back in my studio. I actually picked up my sister from class because it's exam week. And so she's finishing up everything. And so I picked her up. I came back because I want to prep my hair for braids. I'm actually getting, I think it's called Bora braids. But she's the one that's doing it. But I'm going to prep my hair. So I left it in a twist this week. As you can see, it needs help. Okay, I left it in a twist, which is like the twist that's like down. I did it for church and I was like, oh, this is cute. So I slept with it the next day, like put oil, I put a scarf to make sure there's no frizz, none of that. Woke up the next day, look fine. Woke up the next day, look fine. Today, this morning, I was like, it's about time to take it out. I have a birthday brunch to go to on Saturday, but I'm getting my hair done Sunday. But I want this time, I usually pick the same color as my hair whenever I do braids. This time I want to do something like a lighter brown, caramel color. I feel like that'll look nice. I've never done anything like that color. I did it one time. It was like that orange blonde and it did not look that great. But now I feel like a lot of brands have like evolved and they have better colors and the human hair actually feels like human hair. And so Bora braids is basically you have braids, but the leave outs are more out. Today, I'm gonna clarify my scalp with, let's see, what's the menu? I love this Trader Joe's clarifying shampoo, the tea tree, one of the best, and it's only $4 and it really cleans my scalp. Then I need a moisturizing, not moisturizing, but like adding that moisture back because this definitely strips the oil. My trusty Dundee, handy dandy, whatever people say. My staple shampoo, it's the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil Shampoo. I've been using this since, I don't know, middle school. The Guava Slip Detangling Conditioner. Then for deep conditioner, I'm thinking to do, so my last video I was actually talking about hair and someone said that this Briogeo is actually a protein deep conditioner. And I don't know why, but I've always thought like if I use this every single week, this is a TGIN Miracle Repair CPR protein treatment. So this is like supposed to be a more intense protein mask. So my hair is not like allergic to protein mask. It's just if I do it every single week. When I found out this is a protein mask, maybe it has like less percentage. I don't know why my hair doesn't react to this, but it does to other protein treatments like this. So I'm gonna do this today because it's like an intense one since I'm getting braids. Is it really, are braids and twists really a protective hairstyle? I don't know, honestly. So I'm gonna protect it with the things I do before to prep it. I just got out of the shower and my sister made rigatoni. It's really good. She's actually studying over there because I think she has like a couple more exams left. Now I'm gonna finish my hair and then go home. Today has been a long day. It feels like 2 days, but I've just been driving. That's all. I'm not even tired, I'm just tired of driving. I'm about to go do my Brazilian wax. First time. I'm so nervous. I don't know what to expect. What made me, I've been wanting to do this, but I was just like, okay, let it be now. I was actually supposed to do it back in January, but I was just like, no. But this time we're gonna do it. You know what? Fear will not stop me. And I've always trimmed down. I've never fully like shaved to the point that it's bald. So it's gonna be first time. I know it won't be painful. I can handle pain. It's just the fact that someone's there besides a gynecologist. That's literally it. But it's raining so hard right now. I'm gonna actually go. It's 5:30. My appointment's 5:45 and the place is like 5 minutes away. Let's go get this Brazilian. I'm like excited, nervous. Like I don't know how to explain it.
Help like protect your skin too.
Yeah. I just finished with the Brazilian wax appointment. I feel bald. Honestly, it was painful, especially like just some areas, but it was worth it. I think I'll do it again. I mean, I will. I think you have to come back every 4 weeks. And I was like, wait, this was not as bad as I thought. It was painful though. Like I also did my underarms, and my underarms, I love getting a wax, but this wax is actually the bead wax, and usually what I do is the soft wax with the paper on it. Honestly, this is better. I was in and out of there for like in 20 minutes, and usually when I get my underarms, it takes about 10 minutes. So I'm like, imagine getting Brazilian with the soft wax. That will take you like 40 minutes. And I actually asked her and she was like, yeah, bead wax. I think this is called hard wax. So much better. And I can't believe I did it. This is something I've been like thinking about, and honestly, like I was talking to her about it, but every time I do a service, I make sure it's like somebody that's my skin color, especially if it's something to deal with hair or, you know, something, because we deal with hyperpigmentation. And so if somebody who knows how to work with darker skin, I'll take them. If anybody suggests it, like my sister's the one that actually suggested me to her, and she just very comforting, and she just walked me through the whole thing, which is so important because I knew exactly what was happening instead of just like ripping and like not doing anything. She was so nice. She was talking to me. It was very comforting, and I'll definitely come back to her and only her. Okay, I can't believe I did it. Okay, now I'm just gonna go get something to eat and probably go home and edit, because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get as much work as possible done so that I don't have to fly with my laptop. So if I can edit 2 YouTube videos so I can post it, you know, Thursday. I'm probably back already from Barbados. Did I tell you I'm going to Barbados? So I'm actually prepping to go to Barbados for me and my sister's friend's birthday. But now I'm gonna go get food and go home. I'm back home. I got my nails done, my toes, my hair. So now at the beginning, the hair felt too heavy and almost too puffy for my head. My head is very small, so the middle part makes it look really puffy. Honestly, like it's kind of heavy. When it's wet, it's heavier, but it's not that bad. Like if you see it, I just dipped it, but I really like the color. I have never done like this brown, like honey brown highlights or anything. So hair done, nails done, toes done, everything did. The Brazilian. So far, I haven't reacted to it. Thank God. I'm actually about to shower right now. I'm gonna exfoliate with the First Aid Beauty scrub. That scrub is safe down there. I just don't really, I have never done anything like this. So usually, as I mentioned, I just trim it down. So now it literally feels bald. She's bald. Our flight actually leaves 5 a.m. So that means we need to go to the airport at 4. The airport's about 15 minutes away, but I don't think I'm gonna sleep because I still have this video that I need to start editing. This whole day I've just been editing. You know, there was a giveaway on my TikTok. I was trying to send the giveaway and then I didn't have their phone number. And then they're in a different country. It was just a lot. And then I had a meeting with my new manager. I didn't mention, but I did move to a new agency. Check the bio. And it's one of like my top agencies that I've been wanting to work with, especially the past couple of years. So thank God. God works. If you stay consistent, he will get you there. Tomorrow we're going to Barbados. Barbados is such a small island. Like I think about it, there's not a lot to do, but at the same time it's mainly like a beach and chill. So that's how I'm packing. I'm not packing like it's some type of city and like trip. This is vacation. And it's actually for me and my sister's friend. So I'm going as an invite. It's not my trip or anything, but I'm so excited to just see. Because everyone, even my manager was saying like she loves Barbados. I'm like, the food is good, everything. It's supposed to rain most of the weekend, so I pray God, please remove the rain. Now I'm just gonna take a shower and then I'm gonna finish or start editing this. And then I have 2 short form, my hair vlog and beauty maintenance vlog. I need to get all those done because I really don't want to work like a lot this weekend with voiceovers and everything like that. I just want to get things started, and if I have to, I will. Obviously, it's my job. Like social media is the type of job where when you go on vacation, you just can't really stop. It's a 24-hour job. It's really nice, flexible hours, nothing to complain. So, you know, if I do have to work there, I will, but I'm trying to get as much done right now. I'm already getting tired, but I'm just gonna get ready, pack, do the last minute things, edit, and go to bed for probably 30 minutes.